guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a few things. Today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to actually try to go pick up this bike. Hopefully I can get it. But I'm going to be working on these two parts, making the holes for the mounting spot on the bike, and the two holes for this one as well. I'm also going to take the valve covers off, seal some of these gaskets with some silicone. I think one or two are leaking. Yeah, so let's get to it. Alright guys, so I got the covers off. I'm gonna silicone them, clean this all up. It's a bunch of oil coming out. So I'm gonna clean all this stuff up. But I gotta get ready for my trip to Connecticut. So hopefully I can pick up this bike, fingers crossed. And that bike will be coming with new rims for this bike.
The next day.
Alright guys, so we picked up the bike, heading back home.
1 hour later.
So my plans for this bike is I'm gonna put out a few videos on how to get it started. It's been sitting for like 8 years, the guy said. So first thing I'm gonna do when I get it home, probably gonna clean it up. It probably won't be in this video, but I might take the rims and the exhaust from this and put it on my bobber build that I'm doing, and I'll swap my parts over onto this one. But yeah guys, more when I get home.
The next day.
Alright guys, so I'm back home. I'm gonna unload the bike, put it in the garage. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so I got the bike inside the garage. I'm gonna put it on the trickle charger, see if the battery charges. I don't think this battery's working. If it was, these two lights would be on. So I think it's dead. I'm gonna just leave it on just in case. I'm gonna make some more content on this bike. This bike's been sitting for 8 years, the guy told me. I'm gonna get it running and I'm gonna make a few videos out of it and then probably resell it. All right guys, so I'm gonna get back to my other bike. All right, so I left off where I was gonna seal the valve cover. So I got this all cleaned up. If you have the same motor, this is a VT700 Honda Shadow. I don't know other years if they're similar, but they have some like little washers that go attached to these pieces. You gotta be careful because if you put them in the wrong spot, then these will be a little bit higher. So try to make sure you put them in the right spot. If they do come off, but if you see them, they're in there. They're like little washers. But got everything pretty much cleaned off. I'm gonna start putting some silicone on the valve cover. This one's all done. I should have done it before I even painted the motor, because look, now it's little chip spots, but live and you learn. So I'm gonna move to the other side now. All right, guys. So it's all on. Both the covers are on. So this went here before, but what I'm gonna do is cut this here, put it back. JB Weld steel. So let me mix them up. Things like a rock now. Let me mix some of this up. And this should be a good amount. So what you gotta do is just keep squishing it together. Mix it all up. Nice and good. Nice and good. You'll start to feel it get warm when it's like bonding to each other. All right, so I'm gonna take one half, I'm gonna shove it into the hole. Just keep pushing it in there. All right, so they're done. So I'm just gonna put them back on. I'm not gonna have the bike on anytime soon, so they'll dry way before the bike even gets started. But you end up doing something like this, you can do this to like throttle bodies as well. But if you do, I would put it in a Ziploc bag because these things will get rock solid. Type of oxygen gets inside. So, all right, I'm gonna put these on real quick. Move on to these other parts. So that's done. So I'm gonna move to these two. So I'm gonna use this piece of cardboard so I can build a template so I won't be scratching up the new paint. All right, so I'm gonna make the holes for this one first. All right, guys, so this is the way it's gonna sit. This is the positive side, that's the negative side. The positive used to be on this side. I'm still tinkering around with the battery being either backwards or forwards. So I'm not too worried. When I get to the wiring, I'll figure this out. So I'm gonna drill the holes on the frame. So let's get to that. Alright guys, so I drilled the holes. This rib nut is already in. I just gotta press this one in and then this one as well. So if you don't know how to do this, basically all you do is you gotta get the size thread that you're gonna put, which is this is a 10 millimeter. So you just thread it on. All the way down. You just gotta put it in, push it all the way down, and squeeze. But I can't do this one-handed. So they're in. They're not going nowhere. So I might have to align these two bolts to the rib nuts Hey man, battery box is in. I want to see if I can find some screws with a lower head, or like maybe flat like screwdrivers type of screws or something, because when the battery's in there I don't want it to be too high, you know. Well, battery box still has more work to be done to it. So that's it for this video, guys. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you like my content. Peace.